Hi everybody, it's Miss Diana from the Windham Public Library. I don't know if you were able to join me last week, but that was part one of part two. Today's part two, of course. Last week we talked about flora, meaning plants and things that grow, from trees to pumpkin seeds to flowers. Oh, hold on a second. I had the phone with me today. Hello? Oh, really? Oh, well, the funny thing is I'm already outside. That's great. Okay, thanks for letting me know. All right, thanks. Hey, goodbye. That was nature calling again. Here we are. I beat them to the punch. We're outside. Last week we talked about flora, again, meaning plants and flowers, and yes, there's black flies. This week we're going to talk about fauna, meaning animals, which includes bugs, yes, black flies. It could be mammals, it could be deer, it could be dogs, it could be birds, whatnot, any kind of animal. So we're gonna do a lot of crafts today. But it's not all crafty, it's not about the crafts, it's what you're going to do with the crafts after. That's going to be really cool too. So as you can see, I've made these and showed these to you in a couple of my previous videos. Really cool binoculars. Very easy to make. I'm not going to show you how to do it. If you're at all crafty, you can probably figure it out anyway. You just need two toilet paper tubes and any kind of duct tape, anything probably, but magic tape is probably not strong enough. A little bit of string, put it around your neck. Go outside to check out your animals. Now, I just want to talk a little briefly about some animals. When we're outside, to see them, you need to they're not just going to be right in front of you. Of course, they might be far, far away. And be like a turkey, because turkeys have really, really good vision. They can see things so far. That's why you're bringing your binoculars. And then not only look, listen. Right now I hear 2 or 3 different kinds of birds singing. Anyway, deer have very good hearing, so be like the deer and just kind of tune your ears into what's going on out there. I hear a car, but right now what we're listening for are animals. And believe it or not, this time of year, close your eyes and kind of plug your ears and just smell. See what smells you can smell. There's a lot of flowers that are starting to come out. Even grass right after it's been mowed smells really kind of neat. I think it does. Anyway, so open your senses to the nature outside. All right, let's get going on making our first thing that you're going to love. Easy to make. You just need a can, one that you can open up. Mom or Dad or your grown-up are going to have to open up both ends of the can when you're done with it. Kind of any size actually works. It doesn't matter. Sometimes the bigger the better. You need some plastic wrap, saran wrap. I would suggest the heavier the better if you have 2 different kinds. Maybe an old shower curtain if by any chance. You cut a piece off. I've already done it just to speed this up a little bit. Just make sure it's, kind of squarish. This is a rectangle. Set your can in the middle. It's so easy. This is amazing. You get 2 rubber bands, and you're going to put it around the can. 1, and then you just kind of make it nice and tight there. So the tighter it is, the better your viewing is going to be. And what you have just simply, unbelievably easily have made is an underwater viewer. Now, if you have a pond or a stream or even your swimming pool, it's just, you're going to set this down in the water, right in the water, and you're going to look in there and like, gosh, but if you actually get to see pollywogs or minnows or anything like that, if you are lucky enough to go to the lake or the ocean this summer, you can bring this with you. It's so cool. If you actually happen to have some PVC pipe, this is even a great way to go because it won't rust by the end of summer. It still goes and it's nice and big. So just by any chance, ask your dad if he has any in the basement. All right, now we are also fauna. We are animals. So to go outside, if you're going to be outside for a long time, you want to be safe. You want to wear sunscreen. So you're going to do, this is a little experiment and a craft as well. Get a piece of scrap paper. You're going to fold it in half the hot dog way. You're going to fold it in half again. Get a hole puncher. If you don't have a hole puncher, pretty much everything I say we do, there's always some sort of substitute to do it. and just punch a bunch of holes. It doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be a beautiful pattern. If you want to do a beautiful pattern, that's okay. Do it on both sides. Doody-doody-doo. All over the place. So I've already done one, so I'm not going to bore you with my hole cutting skills. And then the next step you're going to do, this is my complete one, you're going to put it on a piece of construction paper. Now, if you don't have construction paper at home, try a piece. If you do, first of all, make sure it's a dark color. That's really is going to show you what's going to happen here. You're going to, okay, and if you don't have construction paper, try a piece of old fabric if you have. And again, go for the dark color. And now put your paper clips on the end to keep it from blowing. And you're going to bring this outside. And you can either tape it down to your deck or your patio or a picnic table or something. Set it down, or you can just maybe set rocks on the corner and leave it out. This has to be on a sunny day. Leave it out for at least 2 hours. And don't watch it. Don't look at it until it's about after 2 hours, maybe more. And then when you're done, you're going to take this off and see something really cool. And basically what it's, there's nothing there right now, okay? But you're going to try the experiment. This is basically proving to you how important sunscreen is. Black flies. Basically, this white piece of paper is simulating the fabric that you wear, a shirt or whatnot, protecting you from the sun. See what happens to your skin, per se, if you don't cover it up. So that might be kind of a fun little experiment for you to do. Alright, something I don't have, this is just something I want to tell you about. It happened a little bit by an experiment, or just by coincidence. I happened to plant some flowers right outside my window in my living room, and I didn't even realize how much joy that would bring. And I was sitting right there, and sure enough, a bee started coming to the flower and watching. I was just this far away from the bee, watching it very safely, and it was really, really neat. So if some way at your home, if you have a way of getting a plant, a pot, and putting a pretty flower in it that a bee would like, and put it outside a window, you might not have that layout of your house to be like that. But if you do, give it a shot. If you're interested in watching bees, it's really, really fascinating to watch them. So that's just a thought for something for you to do. All right, now it's time to either write this down or get someone with a camera to take a picture of. This would be a fun activity to do, fun for the whole family, of just writing, going on a little scavenger hunt, seeing if you can find how many of these things that you see life of animals out there. Now, you're not going to see, probably not going to see a bear or or a moose, whatever, but you might see evidence of these critters. All right, so these are just some suggestions. You may come up with your own. Go ahead and now, some things you're not really going to bring them in the house. I don't think I would suggest that. Just go find them. Now, some of them you may have to actually kind of move a rock or so to find a worm or a bug or a salamander, or you might need to move some logs. Just use your imagination. Again, I stress, this is just some ideas of things for you to do outside that you're like, oh, I didn't think of that. That might be kind of fun. That's what I'm here for. Alrighty. Moving right along here after the scavenger hunt. Now, if you watched my bird video, I was all about trying to attract birds, and so I don't want to repeat myself too much, but I thought this was so cool. I want to show it again for those of you who might not have seen this. Get a glass, and again, you may ask your grown-up if that's okay. Bring it outside. They might want to come with you. And if you have a cork, I think any cork will do. Just a little dish of water. You dip it in, and to attract, certain birds are really skittish and shy, and they won't come. But some are very curious if they hear a sound. And you just rub, you get it wet, rub it on the glass, and it starts making that squeaky sound. Keep doing it. And if you keep doing it, you have to be persistent. I bet you anything, some of those little chickadees may show up. And it's going to be kind of neat, because they're going to come. I wish it would happen right now, but probably not. The black flies are coming. Oh, there was a bee. I just heard a bee. Anyway, fun little thing to do. So easy. Alrighty, the last thing we're going to do. a moose call. We're going to try to attract a moose. All right, it's pretty easy, pretty fun. Paper cup. I don't know if one of those plastic cups would work or not. You could try it. I'm all about experimenting. We'll try that. You just need some simple tools here. Scissors, ruler, string, toothpick, cup, and something to poke a hole in. All right, so the string. You just need about 12 inches. You don't have to be exact. I'm just showing you that I like to use rulers. All right, cut your string. Again, this might be for a grown-up to do this. You're going to poke a hole right in the middle, the bottom of the cup. Don't make it too big. It's got to be just the right size. All right. So now I'm trying to think which way we go here. You might need this tool to help you poke the string through the hole. All right. This tool is called an awl, by the way, not an owl, an awl. Not everybody has one of these at home. You can just use the tip of a pen or a pencil. All right, hey, success. I got it through the hole. All right, let's take your little hands, go through, pull it out. You're actually going to break the toothpick in half. You only need a half piece. Tie it to that. You know, I think a paper clip would do too. Tie it to the toothpick. You're going to love this if you've never done this before. Oh, I almost lost my string. The cameraman saved the day. Thank you, cameraman. All right, just 2 knots is all you need. You don't need it. We're not going fishing. Oh, we should do that some other time. Huh, good idea. All right, so pull it through so it's taut. And now comes the fun part. All right, you just remember that water we used to attract our bird? Now we're going to try to attract a moose. Just get your fingers a little bit wet. Oh, I want to remind you, please do this outside because it makes a really loud, kind of obnoxious sound, and you're going to drive your parents crazy. Please don't do that. So do this outside. Promise me that. Okay. Get your fingers a little wet. It might take a couple times. Just get the string a little bit wet. Just keep pulling. I'll try it again here. No, I don't think we're ready yet. Let's try this again. Oh! We're going to do it one more time.